this point of commitment. At some point along the way, you decided to marry, and from that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held riding in a car or over a meal or during long walks, all those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. And all those late night promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of the wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. So turn now to look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher, where you have learned much from one another. But now you shall say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things will never be quite the same. For after these vows, you will say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. You ready? Jean-Luc, Yvon, Joseph, do you take Brianne Caitlin to be your wife, to live together as friend and mate, to love her as a person, respect her as an equal, sharing joy as well as sorrow, triumph as well as defeat, and keep her beside you as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Brianne Caitlin, do you take Jean-Luc, Yvon, Joseph to be your husband, to live together as friend and mate, to love him as a person, respect him as an equal, sharing joy as well as sorrow, triumph as well as defeat, and keep him beside you as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Jean-Luc and Brie have decided to write their own vows to each other today, and so I would like to invite you, Jean-Luc, to share with us now.
Today is the best day of my life. It's time to make a change and make you a wife. Over 9 years ago, I found an amazing girl, and now it's time to settle down. The day we begin our lives together starts with our biggest party. And I know there will always be time with you to relax and take it easy. When report cards are due and you have the blues, we'll always be thinking of our next cruise. You are the kindest, smartest, loveliest woman I know, and I am lucky to be with you. I vow to love you as your husband forever and ever. I would be lucky to have the best decorator I know put our home together. From Kingston to Winnipeg, Ottawa, Bowmanville, and soon Peterborough, it's with you I would love to spend today and all my tomorrow. Today is the day we begin our lives together through marriage. I will vow to continue supporting you in everything, and through whatever life can throw at us, I will continue to love you till we turn to dust.
Thank you, Jean. That was funny.
Jean-Luc Yvon Joseph Plante. Since the moment that I met you, you've kept me smiling and laughing with your enthusiasm for life. I remember meeting you when I was only 19 years old on our bubble tea blind date, and I told my friend that I thought you were perfect. You studied hard, you played the piano and guitar, you were hilarious, and you looked good in all varieties of military uniforms. A few weeks into dating, you told me that you thought that I was perfect because I loved ketchup as much as you, and we were roughly the same height. Now, after a decade together almost, we realize that we're not perfect people, but I vow to remember all the ways that we're perfect together. The aspects that I love about you have changed over the 9.5 years. Above all, I appreciate the support you've given me from near and from far. You're always showing me ways that you love me through thoughtful actions, like making a Go Bree sign painted and holding it up above the Gardner Expressway as I did my running race, helping me to move in and out of countless homes and classrooms, making me homemade soup when I'm sick and Jean-Luc's specialty recipes, buying my favorite caramel sea salt chocolate and putting on Rod Stewart the moment you see me coming in after a hard day. I vow to appreciate the support that you give me and to support you as your wife as we experience life together. I promise to make our family and your happiness a priority for me. And I vow to show you ways that I love you too, through thoughtful actions, like making the bed military style 3 to 4 times per week. But I'm not going to promise 7 days. And I also promise to listen with an open mind to your investment advice. I know that our marriage will be like the stock market. It will have its peaks, valleys, and sometimes it will maintain at a current rate. But I vow to stand by you for these ups and downs, and as Jason Mraz sings in our favorite song, I won't give up on us, even when the skies get rough. And more than half of our relationship has been long distance, which shows our commitment and love to each other. So these are my vows to you, to be thoughtful, supportive, and committed to you until we're old and gray and turn to dust. You are my soulmate, my dance partner, mon chéri, mon amour, my soulmate, my love, and my friend. I love you with my whole heart. And as you said in your proposal speech, I have loved the time I've spent with you so far, and I can't wait to spend more time with you in the future.
May I have the rings, please? Sometimes when a couple choose to get married, it's because they share a love so strong that they want to represent themselves to each other through a ring. In these cases, the ring becomes a physical symbol that all the love and respect and the desire to share a life together is so strong that it becomes the desire to give each other your life, your love, your everything. In these cases, the rings are a symbol that you trust all that you are to the other. It is not a question of will you give yourself to me, but rather, will you accept all that I am?
This ring I give, in token and in pledge, as a sign of my love and devotion. With this ring, I thee wed.
This ring I give in token and pledge of my love and devotion. With this ring, I thee wed.
Jean-Luc and Brie, now that you have shared with each other these words of love and commitment, and we have witnessed the expression of your love as you have shared your rings and your vows, you have joined your hands, your hearts, and your families before those gathered here today, and therefore it is with great joy that I pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride.